it got to a point after doing a couple years of support where I had the opportunity to join a startup as the first support success manager. It was called Graduate. Now it's called Gravity. I was the 10th employee there, and when I started there, there was a lot of gaps to fill. There was a lot of things that needed to fall into place, and I was just okay. I've learned how to kind of bootstrap myself, how to just be put in a situation and take charge of it, right? So that's leadership there. It's learning how to take control and fill the gaps, fill the void.
I mean, it's more personal leadership, isn't it? Like you're not talking about, hey, I was in charge of a group of people, or I created vision for people and said, hey, follow me. You're talking about that sense of personal leadership where I see a problem and I am going to engage my own personal leadership and I'm going to drive us forward because I know what this is about, which in my lexicon, right, in the way I would talk about it, that's really exemplary followership. It's about that critical thinking and taking independent action towards something which leadership has defined as important, but they're not putting their finger on it, and I can do this, and I see the issue and I see the problem. So that's really exemplary followership, but it requires a great deal of personal leadership. Is that sort of what you're talking about?
Yes, that's the perfect description terminology for it. But that directly ends up once your manager, once your CEO or whoever's sitting on top of you sees that personal leadership or that exemplary followership, they see, okay, this is someone who Rosh Gadol, right, sees the bigger picture, and we can trust in them and hope, and they can pass on, they can become the leader that we want to bring in others. So I didn't lead the department there, but I ended up being the bigger brother to the department. I trained everyone. I would be there to, guide them, show them, lead by example, how to do certain interactions with clients, how to take on more difficult clients, the executive or enterprise level clients, and just by
So hold on. So you found yourself essentially mentoring people because of your exemplary followership. It wasn't that they put you in a position of leadership or management. There was a manager, but you essentially found yourself mentoring because of the level of trust that they were placing in you as a result of the way you acted and the fact that you sort of engaged this exemplary followership. They were able to say, hey, we trust Max, and Max is a great mentor, and he's a great example of what it is we expect from these other people as they're coming in. We're going to utilize that in order to build this team.
yeah, that's how it played out. Um, it ended up basically helping me realize that I am more than just a team member. I am someone who can lead by example, can lead from the trenches, can can carry forward people and a team into a higher level of service.
Thank you for joining us in the Doctor's Den. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hope to see you next time.